You missing the Instagal Live? Hi, I'm Subi Zimmerman, and I am so excited to share with you that I get to wake up every morning to this hashtag, Instagal Live, on Instagram and see what all my fans, my super fans, are creating on Instagram. And it's so exciting. We had so many people from all over the world tune in and watch my 3-day course on CreativeLive. They were from London, Peru, Denmark, Switzerland, Belize, you name it, Australia. It was just so cool to have such a vast audience and share what I love to teach, which is how to use Instagram to grow your small business. Because of all of you, my CreativeLive course, Instagram for Small Businesses, has become one of the most popular courses on CreativeLive. And I have so many people to thank, but first and foremost, I want to thank all the guests who actually contributed to the course. I want to thank Dunkin' Donuts, Surfer Magazine, Simple Green Smoothies, M. John Jewelry, The Retail Rebellion, Get Fit with Joy, Hello Limelight, Jill Boudreau, Hey Yo, Video Hants, Word Swag, Pectacular, and of course the sponsor, Prinstagram. Oh, I can't forget Canva. Links to everybody's account will be in the description below. So many people have been asking me what my CreativeLive experience was like, so I wanted to share it with you. First of all, when I got to San Francisco, I had maybe 20 minutes to regroup and get my butt over to the studio. Once I was there, I met with my phenomenal producer, Justin, who calmed my nerves and brought me into a room. We sat down and had a strategic plan about how the 3 days was going to play out. Let me tell you, it was like a roller coaster. I had no idea how insanely fun, exciting, nerve-wracking, and overwhelming the 3 days were going to be. And mind you, I flew in from Boston, so there was a time change, and I was 3 hours behind. So yes, I was waking up at 3:30 in the morning, getting ready, getting prepared for my slide deck that I was going to be sharing with all of you. And not everything behind the scenes was run as smoothly as it appeared when you were all watching. However, what I want to share with you right now is that the coolest thing for me is that every morning I woke up, I had my Starbucks in hand, and I went right over to the makeup artist, who was unbelievable, and she taught me a lot about how to put on camera-ready makeup, which was really cool in and of itself to learn. Once I got all situated with her, I regrouped with my producer and the team, and there were about 10 people on my production team. And they were all like insanely adorable, awesome, passionate about what they were doing. And really what struck me is that they worked together as a team. No one had this upper air about them. They were all on the same page, and everyone was essentially their own boss, owning their space, doing what they love, which is so important, and just being phenomenal at what they do. So it made it so easy for me to deliver the content that I wanted to share with you all. And once I got on stage, let me just tell you, I had to figure out, okay, body language, where are my hands, are my feet positioned well, which camera am I looking at, where's my live audience looking, and the hosts were over to my left, and when do I engage with them? So it really took me a good 20 minutes to settle into this stage and understand that I was in charge of running the show. And once my nerves calmed down, and once I got all the energy from the amazing 10 people in the live audience and my phenomenal host, then I just delivered phenomenal content to you all. And the reason I know that is, again, because, hello, hashtag Instagal Live, you were all letting me know what you are learning. And that is the magic of the content that I delivered. You are all taking action and really doing what I taught over the 3 days. So whether you needed a bio makeover, or you needed to understand how to use third-party apps, or you simply needed to understand how to engage and communicate on Instagram to attract your ideal followers, I am seeing all that magic happen within this community, which, by the way, is now almost 1,200 people strong and growing. I get to see people come in and start following the account, the CreativeLive. In addition, I am following the hashtag on Twitter and on Instagram. I am opening up the app, I am searching the hashtag, and I am seeing every day at least 10 to 20 posts being made. And yes, you are all crash tagging my hashtag Instagalive, but I give you permission to do that because I get to see your content every time you use the hashtag Instagalive. And that, my friends, is called growing a community where we're all connected and we're all cheering for each other's success. There is no competition here. There is this really safe place where we all get to cheer each other on, and it is priceless. And I'm so happy that you are all a part of it. So the Scooby-Doo light bulb went off, and I realized so many of you have been reaching out to me, private messaging me, asking for more support. So I decided to create an hour coaching, jam-packed, turbocharged Instagram session for anyone who really wants to put together a business strategy using Instagram that's super focused on your account and your business. If you are interested, there will be a link in the description that you can click to just sign up and start having me coach you. So I've been taught from so many other experts, but namely Amy Porterfield, who says you should only be working on 3 big projects at one time. And let me tell you something, that's kind of hard for me because I'm usually working on more than that, at least 5, but I'm learning to hone it all in. So my 3 projects that I'm working on are my live event in Boston, Massachusetts called Sail to Your Success. I am also writing a book, and I am relaunching Insta Results. It's going to be called Insta Results 2.0, and that is going to be phenomenal. So that's what I have going on in the next 3 to 4 months. But if you want to connect to me this summer, you can always find me at Hello Scooby-Doo on Cape Cod, where I will be hanging out at my retail store, getting some sun, chilling, rollerblading on the beach with Cody, and I would love to see you there. So just send me a message if you're going to be on the Cape so that we can connect. So I like to say, be sure to take a screenshot and share it to Instagram, tag the Instagalive or hashtag Subi Zimmerman, and I will be sure to see this post and comment on it and know that you connected to me through this YouTube video, which is pretty insta-awesome. Beyond that, of course, I want you to subscribe to my channel and tweet this out and share it on Facebook. But first and foremost, I want to see it on Instagram. See you there.